Hi, I'm Brunson from Modern Photography Group, and this is a video on my review of the background you see behind me, which is from Kate Backdrops. And we're going to review it, we're going to tell you about it, and why we decided to go with this one. But first, if you could just follow us on all of our social media, which is we're on Facebook, Modern Photography Group. We're also on Instagram, modern.photography.group. And our multiple brands are Firefly Event Photography, which is Firefly Event Photography, all one word, Instagram. And on Instagram, Pierce Brunson Photography, Pierce Brunson Photography, and Modern Tassel. And those are our different brands that we have here. We're located in St. Petersburg, Florida. And we just moved into a new studio space. And what we needed that was different from the backdrops we already had was in our area that we have here, we have an 8-foot space. Okay, so our other backdrops were 10, at least by 10 by 12, and we had some smaller ones that were 5 and some 3s. But what I really wanted to do was get backdrops that would take up all the space that we had, so we could just hang it and leave it up for a while and move different spots to get the best results. So looking around, we started seeing some positive reviews for this new, well, they're new to us, Kate backdrops. We've always used Westcott backdrops. They've been hard to find lately. So we had to shift. We looked at other companies, but the expense was way up there for what we needed. So the first thing is about this backdrop here is from Kate Backdrops. It's their rusty iron one. So it's got a green and it's got like a yellowish green middle to it, almost like a cloud effect. So this is, and we ordered the 8 by 12. Yeah, we ordered an 8 by 12. Now, the thing that I liked about Kate Backdrops was first off the cost. So on their website now we ordered during the holidays, so there's probably some specials going on. But their 8 by 8 was like $85 somewhere in there. So an 8 by 12 was 8 by 10, 8 by 12 was 120 somewhere in that range there. Okay, so the first thing was the cost. So when you're taking a risk on backdrops and you're trying to figure out which one fits what you're trying to do and what the colors that you want to work with, spending $200-300 on backdrops is it's not a risk that we can take or that we wanted to take. So theirs was the cost. It was good cost. Second, the material. They explained on their website the material very well. They kind of explained it like a terry cloth type of material, which is going to be soft. So that was something positive there. And the next thing was the absolute ease of use. When I could ask them a question through the Facebook Messenger, and literally within 2 minutes I had an answer. After that, I asked them, because this backdrop, this size is like a special order. Literally in 2 minutes later, they sent me a link with the size that I needed in there, and all I had to do was click on it and put it into our checkout box, and we were ready to go. So those things to me made it seem that this company is really, really willing to work with photographers and willing to get the information out as fast as possible. So those were things that were important to me. So the next thing was the color options. There were so many color options and backdrop options on this site. I thought they were great, and all the prices were consistent. From there, definitely the size options are there. The next thing was the weight. When we received it, it was packaged excellent, but the weight of what they had talked about and described their material was perfect. It's a good medium weight, but it's really thick, so no lights will get through these backdrops. Usually when we're on location anyways, even with our thicker backdrops, we still double them just in case there is a brighter light that comes behind or something to that effect. We still double them anyways, but with this one, you're gonna get a good thick but lightweight material. So those are the things that I liked about Kate Backdrops. So overall, the thing about this backdrop and the company is absolutely positive. So this is our first, again, our first venture into a color like this. We're used to using the gray, the white, or the black. So to get a color one that's green and a different look for us was a risk that we took, and it was well worth it. So Cape Backdrops is awesome. It's very positive. At the end of this video, I'll show you some quick pictures that we took with on the backdrop. We just set up one light, and we went from there and took some snaps on it, and it seemed something that we can definitely work with. So positive for Cape Backdrops. I recommend using them for your backdrop needs, at least through the communication part. Talk to them, see, let them know what sizes you need and all the other stuff, and that should work out. They communicated with me throughout the shipping process too, so it was perfect. So one little flaw though, I will say that my bank card was kicked back, so it kind of forced me to use like my PayPal option. So when I used my regular bank, and that may be a debit card overseas type of thing, that my bank just kicked back, and my bank does do that sometimes with some eBay orders and all that other stuff. But as soon as I sent it through PayPal, it was fine. So, but other than that, that's my review on the Cape Backdrops. It's an awesome one. We'll be ordering more from them in the future as we need backdrops as our company expands. And appreciate you guys taking time to listen to my review. Again, I'm Brunson of Modern Photography Group here in St. Petersburg, Florida. And our brands are Brunson Photography, Firefly Event Photography, and Modern Tassel. So check us out on all social media, especially follow us on Facebook, which is Modern Photography Group. See you next time.